Hello, everybody. I am Assistant Professor Swedal Sharma from Sage School of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Today, I'll be discussing the concept of tradition in Indian thinking, particularly in the concept of sociology. Tradition plays a significant role in shaping the cultural, social, and religious aspect of Indian society. We'll explore various dimensions of tradition from its historical roots to its evolving nature in modern time. So, as you can see, the slide provides an overview of the key aspect of tradition in Indian thinking. These aspects include the historical roots of tradition, religious beliefs, social structure like caste system, cultural practices, and the role of tradition in education. Additionally, we'll look at how tradition is both a force of continuity for a continuity and a subject of change. Each of these aspects will be discussed in the detail in the upcoming slides. Starting with historical roots of tradition, Indian traditions have a long and diverse history, from the Indus Valley civilization to the Vedic tradition and the influences of Buddhism and Jainism. Indian traditions have been shaped by many ancient civilizations. Later influences came from Islamic rule and Western colonial powers, especially the British, obviously. This history has created a rich tapestry of tradition that continue to influence Indian society today. These historical roots have given rise to various cultural and religious practices that are passed down from generation to generation. Now, religious traditions. Religion play a central role in shaping Indian tradition. In Hinduism, for instance, practices like puja, yoga, and the festivals such as Diwali and Holi are important traditions that guide that daily lives of millions. Islam contributes to its own tradition, including the observance of Ramadan, daily prayers, and the tradition of charity. Similarly, Buddhism and Jainism emphasize non-violence, meditation, and renunciation. Together, these religion traditions form a large part of Indian cultural fabric, influencing both individual behavior and community practices. The social structure of India is deeply rooted in tradition, as we all know. One of the most prominent tradition systems is the caste system, which divides society into hierarchical groups based on occupation and birth. Although officially abolished, caste continues to influence many aspects of life, including marriage and social relations. In terms of family structure, Indian traditionally follows the joint family system, but currently, as we can see, nuclear family and individual family is also being practiced, where extended families live together under one roof. Arranged marriage are another key tradition, though these are gradually giving way to love marriages, particularly in urban areas. Now, talking about cultural practices and custom, cultural practices in India are diverse and vibrant. One of the most visible expression of tradition is in festivals. For example, Diwali, Eid, and Christmas are celebrated with great enthusiasm across India. These festivals involve traditional rituals like prayer, feast, and social gathering, of course. Rites of passage such as birth, ceremony, marriage, and funeral rituals are also deeply rooted in tradition. These events are often accompanied by elaborate rituals that reflect the rich cultural heritage of Indian society. As I promised, I'll offer something new to this platter, continuity and change. Indian traditions have shown great continuity over centuries, but they are not static. Traditions evolve with time, influenced by modernization, urbanization, and globalization. For example, the joint family system is gradually being replaced by nuclear family, especially in urban areas. Similarly, while arranged marriages are still common, more people are choosing love marriages today. The balance between maintaining traditional values and adapting to modernity is a key characteristic of contemporary Indian society. Talking about this, one of the major debates in Indian society is the balance between tradition and modernity. On one hand, Indian traditions are like family values, religion, rituals, and caste-based social structures continue to shape society. On the other hand, forces like industrialization, urbanization, and Western influences challenge these traditions. For example, modernization has changed people's views on marriage, gender roles, and education. The question is whether Indian society can maintain its traditional values while embracing modern progress, or whether these values will be further transformed by the forces of globalization. Talking about sociological perspective on tradition, several Indian sociologists have studied the role of tradition in society, like G.S. Ghurre, focus on caste and kinship system, which are central to Indian tradition. M.N. Srinivas introduced the concept of Sanskritization, where lower caste adopt the practices of higher caste in an effort to improve their social status. Talking about Yogendra Singh, analyzed how tradition has been modified in modern India, particularly in response to globalization and urbanization. These sociologists show that while tradition persists, they are constantly being reinterpreted in the light of social and economic changes. Stepping to the conclusion, in conclusion, tradition is an Indian thinking. Is not in Indian thinking, not just preserving the past, but also about adapting to the present. Indian traditions continue to play a vital role in shaping the cultural, social, and political life of the country. While modernization has brought changes, many traditional values remain resilient. Understanding the role of tradition in Indian society help us see how it provides a sense of continuity and identity, while also being flexible enough to evolve with the times. I hope the concept is clear to you. Thanks for watching the video. I hope we'll get back soon. Thank you.